Hey Johns, welcome back, day 33 of the Need for Speed Marathon. The thing is, like, I planned for the trailer to release, as they said, and then it released way earlier. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet. But what I heard is that it doesn't really show as much gameplay as we would like to, but just means that they're probably gonna do it soon, like show us some more gameplay. Okay, let's just watch the trailer a few times so I get like my get my first reaction out of the way. Actually, definitely gonna watch it. But yeah, like it does count as anime, doesn't it? Thank you.
Yeah, you ready to do this? Let's do it.
Definitely a very strong art style. And we get to see a bit of gameplay.
They say it pays the cost to be the boss. Time to show 'em who's in charge.
Off-road drifting. The wings.
I thank the Lord for my that I smash every week. I put a hole in the guts and now go fast asleep. Since she been on me for months and left my message on scene.
I put it to you like this. You dust me in this, I'll let you have that.
Open that mosh pit up.
Dustin. So cops are back, that's good. Alright. And that is the official release date, 2nd of December. The thing is, I don't like the characters. The characters look super generic, hipster, we are cool, you know? You know what I mean? But the game itself looks intriguing. Does that make sense? Like I like what's happening with the cars, but I kinda don't care what's up with the characters. Right? Like I just have a really hard time like connecting to any of these characters. But when it comes like to the style of the driving and the cars, I'm digging it. Luckily, it's not as bad as Fortnite's characters, but they definitely dropped like live action. So now, like you get this cell shaded cars look pretty cool. What was the game that we played with like cell shaded cars? Automodelista, yeah. And I gotta say, I like the art style of Automodelista. So generally, I think the cars look good. The style is definitely there. Like it looks definitely more interesting than Heat did. Like if that's like a starting scene, it looks way better than what we had in Heat. And yeah, that's like the only like gameplay that we see, but it looks good, man. Well, first of all, we get the Trail Glow back. You know, that's like a feature that I always liked about Need for Speed. That like the rear, the lights, the braking light, no, not even the braking lights, but generally the rear lights coming out of the car, having it being dragged behind the car. I mean, the wings, you might hate them, you might like them. I don't think they're gonna matter too much, but stylistically, it's a pretty cool nitro effect. Sky looks nice. I think generally the game is gonna look good again. Like they know how to make Need for Speed look good, right? So I think graphically we're gonna have something here that's kind of nice. Like you don't have to be like super colorful. You can see you have like more classic customization on these cars, and yeah, good. Crowned. If you didn't know, Crowned is part of the development team for customization and liveries on the NPC cars. There is a car list. Okay, I'll check it out in a second. So that's off-road drifting. That's what I saw earlier, right? I feel like I would be in a rally car for this track. You know, like this just looks like someone put my street car onto a rally track, or not rally. What is it? Rallycross, right? A rallycross track. I wonder if like these effects are always gonna be like active when you're drifting, right? You're drifting and you have this swirl around your wheels. Possibly. That garage is super similar to the one that he had in Heat. But yeah, I guess You know, I was wrong about this part. I thought they actually just gonna put animations in the game, but this is, yeah, definitely anime style for the characters, you know what I mean? I was wrong on the anime being the wrongly chosen word, right? That is a cool looking car. The Isab Rocky. Cartoonish heat. I mean, a little bit, but as I said, you know, I think the cars look fantastic. Like with this art style, like the reflections are looking fantastic. I don't think that's the final boss. I mean, maybe he is, but he might be a guy that you get to race like in the beginning of the race and then once again later on. Or he's like one of the bosses, right? Maybe he's just one of the bosses instead of the boss. But yeah, we saw day racing, we saw night racing, right? So, and obviously we got the cops on us. I'm not sure, were the cops also to be seen during the day? You know, this part here reminds me so much of Need for Speed No Limits. There's a very similar scene, like I think in the tutorial of No Limits, where you like go through two cops in a similar straight, you know. I gotta say, I'm digging the art style, and I really hope we're gonna see some more gameplay soon. I think I'll have a very hard time liking the characters. You know what I mean? I think that's gonna be like the most difficult sell for me, that, you know, I get attached to any of the characters. But to be fair, I didn't get attached to any of the characters in Heat either, so that's nothing new, you know, that they make a bunch of uncompelling characters that I don't care about. So, car list, where is it? Oh, the official map. Aha, it's huge. Actually huge. 8 numbers. Do you think it's gonna be some kind of blacklist? 8 big opponents or just 8 zones here? Oh, there's the car list. Aha, okay. Acuras, the new Supra. Chiron, so definitely got some hypercars in here. Damn. And the Chiron is probably one of the top cars. Of course, Camaro, Bel Airs, Challenges, Charges, LaFerrari. Oh, what? Ferrari? Testarossa F14, nice. K Evo, fuck yeah, my favorite car right here. It's a pretty decent car list. I see a lot of cool cars that I enjoy. That's the only one, really? Just a Regera? Lots of Lamborghinis, that makes sense. Polestar is back, yay. No Toyota. Oh yeah, you're right, no Toyotas. No Supra. So it sounds to me you have like reputation and cash like is a separate thing again. Step into the world of Lakeshore City. See, I think what I don't like is the art style for the characters. Doesn't matter if they are 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional. I think the art style fits the cars really well, but I think the characters I won't like too much. But we will see, Okay, I really hope multiplayer is not just with my friends. So free roaming exists, there's gonna be meetups, and there's gonna be multiplayer with friends. I really hope they also include multiplayer just, you know, getting together with random people, you know? Like I wanna be able to join a lobby and start a race. Because if not, I'm gonna have to like do a bunch of, yeah, I have to like have a giant friend list and then get together. I mean, it would be possible, right? Just tell you guys, hey, here's my friend code or whatever for EA, and you know, add me, and then we're gonna race together. Should be possible, but not everyone has the luxury of having a big stream behind them so they can get games going. $70 again? I'm not too surprised, man. We have like a bunch of inflation around the world, like 10% inflation from $60 is like 66, and then they just round it up to 70. I think $70 game pricing is gonna get very common in the future in general, you know. You're just gonna have to live with it that games are gonna be $70 in the AAA segment very soon, and maybe permanently too. Decals, license plate, banner artwork, stickers, and 150,000 bank for my wallet when you first join multiplayer. Ooh, maybe we can unlock stuff playing multiplayer. That would be cool, you know, if you don't have to play single player to unlock stuff, so you actually get rewards in multiplayer. But yeah, December 2nd on next-gen consoles and PC on Origin, Steam, and the Epic Game Store. So we're not getting anything old consoles, which is nice. because I think it would hold back the game massively if it was still supported by the old consoles. And the new consoles have been out for 2 years, so I think that is fair. I know it's hard to get a PlayStation 5, but if you don't have a gaming PC, you could get a Series X, right? Series X is definitely widely available if you need a new console. I mean, it's about time that we say goodbye to the old generation, if you ask me. Hey Fuzzy. EA Play members can also get the game with a 10-hour trial starting November. Yes! Okay, so we are gonna play... I'm gonna make it once again. I'm gonna make like a bunch of accounts, so I'm gonna have 10-hour streams. Put that in your calendars. November 29th, and then I'm gonna play the full game on the 2nd. Unless there's gonna be like an early release, which is possible, right? There might be an early release for pre-orders that you don't play it on December 2nd, but already on November 29th. Okay, so we get to play the game on November 29th. That is some pretty beefy tuning. Legendary customs. Okay, free content updates are gonna be available after launch. In the leaks, it said they want to support the game for about a year, depending on how well it sells. So if the game sells a lot, then they're probably gonna support the game for longer. Okay, that little part of gameplay here looks decent. Great, I would even say. You know, I think like this looks good, and I gotta say the nitrous boost effect looks cool. Is this a drag race? Because I saw like something. I thought it was like the RPM counter, maybe. You know, that was going up here. I think it's just a random effect. Might actually be a drag race. Who knows? I'm excited for cops because I always hope that we're gonna get cops like Most Wanted. Like I want the cops to be as good again as they were in Most Wanted. That's what I want to see.
I'll let you
But you know, I don't hate it, and I would say I kind of love it. Every single race gives you a little bit of heat. Haha, there we go. Heat level. Lots and lots of races in one session. You build the heat up and it'll take a huge gamble on the money. It's the same thing from Heat. So many people hated that, you know, like how crazy busted the cops were, right? Like you lose all of your money to the cops. Consequences. Yeah, but I like that. I actually like that. You have to pick a strategy for the kind of cop that's coming after you. So I assume they mean the heat levels, right? Like if you have like Condition 5 after you, you're gonna have to have a beefier car. But yeah, I think that's it for Need for Speed news. Map looks cool. Definitely getting like Forza the way the map looks, I'm getting like Forza Horizon vibes. I don't know why that is. But then again, heat map kind of looked similar too, right? You want Audis. Well, they said they keep updating the game, you know? Maybe the game is so successful that, you know, more car brands are gonna reach out to Need for Speed and be like, hey, we want to be included in the next drop, right? So let's continue the Need for Speed marathon and keep talking Need for Speed while we do. Nas Locke.